Something wicked this way comes. The mind games begin immediately. Such an intimidating tactic.
Yeah, there's no telling what their plan is here.
A plan? They're just here to create havoc and destruction.
And here they go.
He's about to learn a lesson about hustle, loyalty, and respect.
This is the biggest match of his career.
And his opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
Love him or hate him, you cannot deny the reaction John Cena gets from the WWE Universe.
And he thrives off that reaction. It only makes him stronger, better, and more determined.
I honestly don't know that there's a more determined superstar than John Cena.
And he proves it every single night. And tonight should be no different.
Stealing resolve on the face of John Cena. Big match feel in the air.
And this is why they call him Big Match John, Cole. When the lights are bright and the pressure is on, no one is more ready to perform than John Cena. He knows it, the competition knows it, and so does the WWE Universe.
Yeah, Corey, you can already feel the energy of this place shift, and that energy is only going to drive Cena in this one.
There's no hiding from what's on the other side of the ring. Uncle Howdy uses the ghastly visions in his head to torture his victims. There's no escape.
I can't imagine being ready to lock up and looking across the ring to see Uncle Howdy. Who knows what forces are doing his bidding? I've got chills just sitting ringside. DDT!
More often than not, it seems like a John Cena victory is a foregone conclusion. How do you keep yourself from becoming just another notch in his belt?
Meet him head on. John Cena's motto is, you want some, come get some, so give him some. The key factor is...
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down. He throws his shoulder up before two.
Trying to get this over with pronto.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
delivering nasty stomps. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Ooh, carefully measured knee strikes.
Still not done.
Again. Yikes.
John Cena not looking so at home after taking that hit.
He'll find a way to counter back, though.
Using the forearm to their advantage.
Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh?
Boot right to the throat. Cena has no control here.
Cena's being given some right now, and this guy's showing he's ready for the long haul against the franchise of WWE.
Back
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
The shoulders are down.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
lands an elbow.
Oh, kick right to the back.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming.
Uncle Howdy taking charge of his environment. The time to run is now.
Ooh, great anticipation.
He averts the offense.
Boom, what a forearm. And a bit of disruption there for Cena.
Yeah, but this far into the match.
Oh, this is so bizarre and weird and freaky. And it follows it up with a good night.
That could end Cena right now.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
2. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
Cena knows the situation. He knows what this win will mean for his opponent, but he's refusing to give it. Take off. Axe handle from the middle rope.
The advantage is turned toward Uncle Howdy.
Uncle Howdy showing off that wide array of his.
Oh, a springboard stunner by Cena.
Big elbow drop. Howdy is becoming a bloody mess in there. The colossal clutch. The colossal clutch.
It's locked in so tight. Running out of options in a hurry now.
Running the risk.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Up high.
Oh, crash and burn.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
And he had Uncle Howdy's number.
Measured up, and fist drop.
And John Cena proving that he still got it with that move.
This deep into a match is where trouble rises, where injuries may occur. You got to think long-term and consider your future fights.
And I guarantee Cena locking it in.
Cena hasn't locked it. Whoa, wait a second.
What a counter.
Slam down hard.
Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Now starts to fight out with some
John Cena looking to end this. Hey! Is that all Cena needs?
2. And got the win. That is a huge win here tonight.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
Uncle Howdy unable to get the better of his opponent.
I don't know how this happened. Uncle Howdy was struck down in defeat.
We're in awe. Uncle Howdy lost this match, but what now? Will Uncle Howdy return in a different form, vowing revenge? Only time will tell.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Some would say this superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title.
They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
That is horrible advice.
You cannot allow Reigns to intimidate you.
Yeah, well, that's probably easier said than done. He is in for the fight of his life.
Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
A man who was once one of the most dominant stars in history. Led the original bloodline with an iron fist.
Wait. What do you mean once? Roman is still as dominant as ever.
But one thing's for sure, he is ready to prove that this is still his show, with or without the bloodline.
Pure intimidation.
A man who always stands tall, stands proud, and fears no one.
But many fear Roman. Everyone knows Roman Reigns is capable of unprecedented dominance in WWE. Looking into the eyes of this competitor tonight, you know he understands. He's got the shoulders down. He breaks the count with a kick out.
I am surprised the count went that far.
Totally helpless at the moment. Fights out of trouble with a barrage of strikes.
Oh! Discus knee strike.
Oh, the knee drop connects.
And would you look at this?
Avoids the contact. Vicious right forearm. Suplex. Boom. Vicious kicks.
And here's a cover. Not quite there yet.
This match is not going to end so soon.
And would you look at this double springboard moonsault?
Targeting the arm now. Corey, do you have any idea of Roman Reigns' mindset coming into this match?
Reigns always keeps it fairly close to the vest, Cole, but if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that Reigns has come into this match looking to dominate. And nobody does that better than the OTC.
Placing him in the corner here.
Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner.
Destroying his opponent. She's starting to feel the effects of this attack.
Nothing unexpected. He knows he has a huge challenge in front of him. Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting.
From way up.
Double axe handle.
Oh, watch this display of power. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Uh-oh, hazardous part of town here on the apron.
Oh, my goodness! Many a match has turned on that kind of contact with the apron. This could be a key moment in this contest. And that was an effective attack, guys. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
And this is the OTC doing what he does best, dominating. Reigns exemplifying dominance there.
Right on target with no remorse whatsoever.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Oh, look at the knees.
Burying knees into the body.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
Beats the count without a moment to lose.
Ooh. Both wrists captured. And that was nasty.
Here they come. You feel a change in the air. Momentum time.
This superstar is feeling it.
Oh, strong impact.
We are witnessing the beginning of the end.
Oh my gosh! And that took Reigns down.
Makes the cover. That will end it.
Here is your winner.
Roman Reigns displeased, failing to capture the win here.
One thing's for sure, Roman is going to be stewing over this for the next few days at least.
The door is open.
The Wyatt Six are sending waves of fear through the WWE Universe.
Unpredictable, unbalanced, unrestrained by logic or reason. This is gonna get ugly.
Well, here's the beauty in the brains behind The Miz.
And her partner from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maurice!
Oh, what a blessed evening it has already become. We are staring at elegance personified.
Yeah, there's nothing elegant about her underhandedness. I don't trust Maurice at all.
You wouldn't know what to do with a woman like Maurice, Saxton.
I wouldn't want to do anything with a woman like Maurice, Corey.
She is the embodiment of beauty and grace, and a tough competitor to boot.
Oh yeah, it's B-Fab.
Stop dancing, Saxton.
I can't help it, Corey.
And representing the Street Profits from Akron, Ohio, B-Fab!
She may not have a ton of experience, but she does have a ton of heart and untapped athleticism.
Well, I hope that B-Fab's a quick learner because the competition level has never been higher.
You gotta love B-Fab's swag, you gotta love her heart, and you gotta love the fact that she gives it her all every time she steps inside the ring.
Yeah, Byron, confidence is great, bravery is great, but B-Fab needs to tie everything together to become a top star in WWE.
Mommy is out for blood tonight.
Isn't she always?
And representing the Judgment Day from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley!
A pile of championship title wins, a Royal Rumble winner, Rhea Ripley is a 100% proven threat.
No questioning that. You talk about nightmare opponents. Rhea Ripley is the living embodiment of that concept. It takes a lot of courage to step inside the ring with her.
Courage or foolishness, dealing with a competitor on Ripley's level is a challenge that most superstars just aren't up to, period. She's that strong, that smart, and that deadly. Mommy is about to be unleashed.
Time for some tag team action. These two will be starting things off for their respective teams as we get into this.
Face plant. As the arm bars stretch in. Punishing stretch.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
Torturous knee. Hit the rope. Oh, running knee strike.
Tremendous.
Uh-oh.
And she has an answer for Fab.
Textbook side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
A burst of offense from B-Fab.
Yeah, Cross needs to come up with a new plan fast.
Getting an early pin attempt. She's able to kick out before the refs count.
She still has a lot more in her.
Nice counter from Cross.
She's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Yeah, and Nikki getting that crazed look in her eyes again. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Trapping their opponent's arm.
Crossface, submission time.
My goodness, look at how tight the submission's locked in. She can't stay.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Painful attack focused on the chest.
Effective dodge there.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a top lock.
There's press and added damage.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Sent to the corner.
Outrageous springboard bulldog. She's going in for the pin.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Not even a near fall there. She tags her partner in.
Hitting the ropes. Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Ow! Foot, meet back.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Got the leg.
Well-placed elbow to the leg.
Just walking right over the spine of their opponent. Now dancing after it.
Schoolboy into the pin.
Looks like a rope break stopped the count. And there's the tag. It's about time.
Oh, did we just see a tooth fly out? Boom! All the way to the outside.
And Maurice might have underestimated her opponent. Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
Running clothesline. Oh, ouch.
Just disrespecting their fallen opponent. And here's the cover.
She's quick to get her shoulder up.
She's still in this one.
Kick right to the midsection. Countered right when it was needed.
Clothesline. Rhea Ripley is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
She did it. She made the tag. She goes for the cover.
The ref saw clear as day she was on the ropes.
Eat defeat!
And she's returning fire. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Around we go. Boom! And straight into the pin attempt.
There's two. Kick out. She still has life.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Front fit. Uh-oh.
She pops the shoulder up in one. It's off the pin at two. Kicks out before the 2 count.
Her iron will on display for the world to see. Got the tag. And just in the nick of time. Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business. I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Hop kick. She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Breaking up the pin attempt on her teammate.
Cross looks lost and won't like what's coming.
And look at this.
Neckbreaker.
Fab is just about to finish this. Cover, cover, cover.
There's two.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, the team of Ethan and Rhea Ripley.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win.
Each of these women could contend for a title alone, but together, they may never lose a match.
And it looks like Damian Priest has something on his mind. I wonder what the champ has to say.
He just put the whole WWE locker room on notice.
Just another perk of being the champ.
A lot of big words from the champ here.
Yeah, really putting the WWE Universe in an uproar. A very commanding message from Damian Priest.
My goodness, the champ proclaiming a win in mere minutes? That's absurd.
I believe it. He didn't become the champ without this kind of confidence.
He is the apex predator of WWE.
Once a legend killer, now a living...
When it comes to consistency and dominance, you have to think of Randy Orton. The Viper always knows where to strike and when to strike. Orton really is as dangerous as they come here in WWE.
But if there's one superstar we know for a fact is always ready for a fight, it's got to be Kevin Owens. KO doesn't need to wait for the bell to ring to throw down, but when he does, look out.
Yeah, nothing and no one can stand in the way of Kevin when he gets going.
Prying their opponent's arm out. Oh, my goodness. Big splash.
Massive damage to the whole body.
What a barrage of stomps.
Orton getting worked on right now.
He just turned this into the KO show. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely up high.
Wow, cross body. I don't care how much you train. You can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
Randy Orton is one of the most dangerous superstars in all of WWE. Corey, how do you try and defang the Viper?
Whatever you do, try to keep Orton at a distance. You don't want Orton to be able to hit an RKO out of nowhere, and he can't do that if he can't reach you. Stick and move, and you'll have a fighting chance.
From the top! Diving elbow drop! Are you kidding me?
Someone get the spatula. We have a human being to scrape up.
Just kicks out.
Just barely, but it counts. Middle rope forearm on point. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Neckbreaker.
Ouch. You can see the dominance on display by Orton.
Owens is getting shut down at every turn. Orton with the Thesz press, and now here come the bombs.
Randy now for the win. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left. Down to opponent, and a double axe handle smash.
Looking for a suplex slingshot style.
It's not looking good for Owens.
Orton is doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
KO with the torture rack applied.
Into the neck breaker. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire.
Owens hooks it.
Stunner! Owens hits the stunner!
KO can end this now.
Whoa!
You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone here is in shock.
And Owens is stunned. Thought he'd done enough to end it, but he was wrong. Ooh. Producing a trampling.
Knee strike. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Owens sizing him up from the top. From way up. Big double axe handle. Attacks being poured on by KO.
Yeah, this is more than having a fighting chance against Orton right now. The stick and move approach has worked to defang the Viper.
Goodness gracious. The Viper. Orton dropping his opponent with clothesline. Ducks out of the way. Snap power slam by the Viper.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
That is the sort of bloodthirsty offense that Randy Orton does so well.
From the top.
Double axe handle.
Kevin Owens is down. Could it be over? Quick shoulder up.
What is it going to take to put him away? Sizing up their opponent.
Uh-oh. Turning the tables.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Kevin Owens.
Swanton bomb.
What a crushing move by Kevin Owens.
A prize fighter at work. Owens hooks it.
That just put down the Viper.
2 count. He kicks out somehow.
The Viper will not perish. The Viper cannot be slain here tonight.
Owens has ended so many matches with that, but not today.
Waistlock applied, but their opponent
From the opposition. KO.
emphatic statement from
Shoulders
the
are
Viper.
down. And a kick out.
I honestly have no idea what is driving Owens right now. And I'm not even sure he does either.
Owens is tough as they come, but also as stubborn as they come. A dangerous combination.
Orton is going to have to keep his composure moving forward. He thought he'd put him down with that one, and now he's got to think of another one. We are seeing the will to win from these men. Not an ounce of quit in them.
The struggle to gain power has switched hands. Owens is in some serious trouble.
2. Picking up the victory as his opponent does his best Saxton. Stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Jade Cargill looks like she has something to say. She heads into the ring, and let's see what this is all about.
She's fired up.
And she certainly got the crowd's attention now.
She just made a huge promise. Frankly, I think she's bluffing.
I highly doubt that's a bluff, Corey. No one is going to misinterpret that message from Cargill.
I just hope she's not being overly confident, guaranteeing an easy win like this.
Yeah, this could really backfire on her.
The epitome of destruction. A wrecking ball in the women's division.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax.
Jax has ruled the women's division since day one.
She's held singles and tag team titles here in WWE and still wants more.
That is a woman who looks like she owns the ring. Her eyes will lure you in, but her style will destroy you.
Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who has truly done it all in WWE.
And her opponents, first from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
She is a game changer, a trailblazer, and perhaps the greatest woman to ever set foot in a WWE ring.
And with all of Charlotte's accomplishments, some say she's already a living legend.
She's had rivalries with Lynch and Rousey and revolutionized the industry.
When your last name is Flair, competing is like breathing, and the Queen has built an empire.
No false bravado, always personal, always physical.
Yeah, and always maintaining supreme confidence and savage ferocity. Charlotte Flair proudly pulls the strings as the puppet master of the women's division and will gladly accept anyone who will bow down.
She created her own divine right as the Queen.
And intends to cause great pain and suffering to her opposition.
You just can't game plan for this type of brilliance. The Poison Pixie is here.
And from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One half of the WWE's resident power couple.
I'm not in the ring, Saxton.
Hey, a big opportunity for Candice here. We've seen it time and time again that Candice has zero fear when it comes to the competition.
Ladder matches, war games. Candice has done it all in WWE and has survived.
Little Miss Bliss has arrived.
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Returned to WWE in the Royal Rumble after 2 years away, and guys, it looked like she hadn't missed a beat.
Not only that, it looks like Lily hasn't aged a day either.
We're gonna need to have a talk later, Byron.
We are about to see 5 feet of fury unleashed.
And that is bad news for Alexa's opposition.
Trying to navigate the terrain of this fatal four-way match will be no easy task for any of these superstars. For this one, we're kicking things off with Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, Candice LeRae, and Alexa Bliss.
It's going to be difficult to follow the activity in this one, but we'll try our best.
Yeah, so many moving parts in a fatal four-way. There could be action happening all over the ring.
Working the leg with that move.
Being hobbled like that, something to keep an eye on.
Elbow to the heart. In a no disqualification match, you never want to be the superstar on the wrong end of a chair or a kendo stick, or whatever else might be hiding under the ring. You want to be the one inflicting that.
Attempting an early cover here. Oh, that'll break up the pin.
Just in time, too.
From behind, back suplex.
Big boot. She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is. I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. Oof.
That was a vicious
A chance to win it here. Now it's Jax. Charlotte's still in this.
Fighting hard to stay in this match. Oh. Ooh, DDT delivered.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
And Bliss cut down to size there.
Yeah, LeRae taking the fight right to her. Here comes the setup. Oh, double DDT.
And when it's everybody for themselves, sometimes you just have to do what's needed to get the job done. There's common enemies everywhere. Hoisted high above her head. And down.
Heading to the outside now. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this? Pin. She got in this now. And meanwhile, Charlotte. She breaks the count quick.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Oh, God.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. All the way down. Powerbomb. Jax on the verge here.
What? I'm absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience.
After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this competitor down.
And Nia Jax is astonished that she didn't close it out with that one.
Nia looking to end this thing. Oh, man. That looks like it hurts.
He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
Yeah, but what else do you expect this deep in a fatal four-way?
In the electric chair, can they somehow counter? Right hands will do it. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Wait for it. Oh, Alabama slam.
Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission is in.
And this is going to...
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for him.
Is victory close? This could be it. And stops the pin.
A little too close for comfort for her.
She gets bounced into the corner.